Welcome back to the Armory on the beautiful campus of Bismarck State College in Bismarck, North Dakota, where the Bismarck State Mystics are hosting the Pioneers from Miles Community College in Miles City, Montana. I'm Jimmy Adams, and wherever you are watching on bscmystics.com, we're glad you're with us. The women's game was won by the Mystics 73-63. Now the men are a few minutes from tipping off, so let's take a look at the two teams. The Pioneers come in with an overall record of 4 wins and 18 losses, 3-10, and in 6th place in the Mondac. They snapped a 7-game losing streak with a 66-45 victory at Lake Region State yesterday. Sophomore Denzel Cabaselli from Lancaster, Pennsylvania led the way with 19 points and 8 rebounds. He also had 8 assists and 3 steals. Freshman Peyton Cotat, however that's said, from Livingston, Montana was not far behind with 17 points and 5 rebounds. The Mystics come in with an overall record of 6 wins and 12 losses, 4-8, and in 5th place in the Mondac. They've lost their last 2 and are coming off a heartbreaking 93-91 loss at United Tribes Technical College last Thursday night, a game which they led most of the way and outshot United Tribes 56.9% to 46.1%. Sophomore Deontay Martinez from Minot, North Dakota had a career night, shooting 14 of 18 from the floor and scoring a game-high 31 points. He also grabbed 8 rebounds, had 7 assists and 2 steals. Freshman Garrett Bader from Bismarck and sophomore Tobias Patton from South Bend, Indiana, each added 16 points. Overall rebounds were 40-34 in favor of Tribes, but the offensive rebounds were 19-9 in their favor. So second chance points were a big part of that 2-point Mystics loss. The pregame clock is near 0, so let's join public address announcer Russ Ziegler for our starting lineups.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Bismarck State Armory on the beautiful campus of Bismarck State College. Tonight, your Bismarck State Mystics men's basketball team is hosting Miles Community College Pioneers. On behalf of the president of Bismarck State College, Dr. Doug Jensen, and the rest of the Bismarck State family, we would like to welcome you to tonight's basketball game. Bismarck State College Mondac Athletic Conference and the NJCAA promotes good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, derogatory, sexist, or racist comments or other intimidating actions directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the facility. The officials for tonight's game are Trev Zier, John Ruff, and Kyle Hamry. We would like to thank Sanford Orthopedics and Sports Medicine for being our official sports medicine provider. With us tonight is athletic trainer Shayna Weigel. Now it's time for your starting lineups. First, for the visitors on the scoreboard, the Miles Community College Pioneers. 6'1", freshman from Montreal, Quebec, number 1, Ben Datro. A 6'3", freshman from Lancaster, Pennsylvania, number 5, Denzel Cabasel. 6'3", freshman from Livingston, Montana, number 20, Peyton Cotat. 6'7", freshman from Churchill, Montana, number 35, Ethan Venema. 6'6", sophomore from Houston, Texas, number 42, Blessing Adesipe. As we mentioned during the ladies' game, tonight is Military Members Night. So we are honoring some military members with the starting lineups with the Mystics. So we have Private First Class, Fisa Billy. She is an automated logistical specialist, escorted by 6'4" freshman number 3, Evan Gross. Private E2, Will Brewster. Technical engineer, escorted by 5'11" sophomore, number 24, Max Chosick. Private First Class, Odo Emmanuel, Black Hawk helicopter mechanic, escorted by 6'4" sophomore, number 10, Jaden Bernard. Private E2, Payson Works, carpentry and masonry specialist, escorted by 6'1" freshman, number 1, Garrett Bader. Private E2, Blake Knapp, horizontal construction engineer, escorted by 5'9" sophomore, number 2, Deontay Martinez. Specialist, Jaden Baker, bridge crew member, escorted by 6'4" freshman, number 5, Anthony Bertucci. Sergeant First Class, Raymond Dingman, recruiter, escorted by 6'7" sophomore, number 23, Jaden Hamilton. And Sergeant First Class, Grant Semchenko, recruiter, escorted by 6'6" freshman, number 35, Tobias Patton. The Mystics are coached by Kevin Rice and assisted by Andrew Duncan.
Your starting lineups are brought to you by Gate City Bank. Gate City Bank, for a better way of life. My apologies to Peyton Cocott and his family and friends on mispronouncing his name there in pregame. I stumbled on that because I had a misprint on my script. So I think I'll get it straight the rest of the game. Blessing Adeshape for the Pioneers and Jaden Hamilton for the Mystics. At the center court for the tip. It is controlled by the Pioneers, and we are underway. Sit back, relax, enjoy the game. And Adeshape couldn't get his 3-ball to fall, and Deontay Martinez with the rebound and brings it up for the Mystics. This is the second of 3 meetings between these two teams. The Pioneers won 68-62 up in Newtown, North Dakota back in November. And that time Adeshape got the putback to go. 2-0 Pioneers on our Buffalo Wild Wings scoreboard. Bader, Martinez, coming off a great game last Thursday night, and he gets that 3-ball to fall. Cocott, double team, then dumps it off. Adeshape again. Back comes Garrett Bader and the Mystics. Shot clock has moved inside 10. Bader showing some shiftiness in the lane. Couldn't get the bank shot to go, but Hamilton with the rebound. Martinez, pull-up jumper. Yeah, oh, almost. I spoke too quick. Around the rim and off. Back comes Dadro. And that was Cocott missing on that long ball. Martinez finally came up with it. Anthony Bertucci. Got it into Hamilton, who was open just to have ahead of Adeshape. And I think Adeshape was hoping they call a technical on Hamilton for hanging on the rim. Or maybe he said he was fouled, but whatever. It is now 5-2 Mystics on our Buffalo Wild Wings scoreboard. Cocott back into Adeshape. Cabaselli. Datro. Let's have a First Western Bank and Trust replay of Hamilton's dunk. Bertucci almost the length of the court. Hamilton with a dunk off the assist from Bertucci. And now we have a foul called over in the Pioneers' end.
Falls on Mystics, number 35, Patton. His first.
Tobias Patton called for a foul. That's his first team foul on the Mystics first half. And Jace Tate, head coach for the Pioneers, is upset about something. He thinks there should be a two-shot technical called. But that, as always, that is to no avail. Bertucci Martinez, he'll drive it in, had it knocked away. Back comes Cabaselli. And we have a blocking foul called. Looks like it's going on Bader.
On number 6, number 1.
Yes, Garrett Bader has picked up his first and team foul number 2. And Datro having a hard time getting the ball in with Bertucci right in front of him. Called for a timeout.
30-second timeout called for.
That's a 30-second timeout. This should expand to a full, I would think. But so far, they're saying we're going to keep it here. For those who are interested, I have the scoring stats from the women's game. India Blythe was on fire. She was the leading scorer of the game, 30 points. She was 10 of 16 from the floor, 8 of 12 from three-point range. Total of 30 points. Also, Becky Melcher put in 9 points. Angelina Damasi, 4 points. Julia Pauletta had 5. Jessica Tompkins, 11. Ella Paley-Cook had 2 points off the bench. And Catalina DiGiorgi had 2 points off the bench. And I'll go over the Mystic scoring during the next break. Cabaselli drives it in. His underhand is a little short. And Patton comes up with the rebound. Now Bader to Martinez. Martinez couldn't get that one to fall. He was just on fire down at United Tribes last Thursday night, putting in 31 points and grabbing 8 rebounds. Oh, what a waste of a good move by Cabaselli. Both teams now having a hard time finding the basket. We're still at 5-2 Mystics. Patton spins up, off the glass and in. We played 4 minutes. The Mystics lead at 7-2 on our Buffalo Wild Wings scoreboard. And now we have a foul called. That is on Martinez. That is his first. Team foul number 3 on the Mystics. No fouls called yet on the Pioneers. There's a successful 3-ball there by Peyton Kokot, a freshman from Livingston, Montana. Ten on the shot clock. Patton looking to drive it. And his floater is a little too strong. Datro the rebound. Back come the Pioneers. Cabaselli. Kokot. Back to Cabaselli from the corner. 3-ball. Off the rim. Hamilton the rebound to Martinez. Pull up jumper at the foul line. Yes.
Martinez for 2.
They waved the shot off, said a foul occurred before. Foul is called on Anthony Petrucci. That is his first. Team foul number 4. And now we have a total line change for the Mystics. Evan Gross in the game, along with Zachary Morris, Max Chosick, Jacob Prudhomme, and Jaden Bernard. Oh, what a shot by Blessing Adeshepe. That's a 3, and pulls the Pioneers to within 1, 9-8. Ten on the shot clock. This is Jaden Bernard. Lost it, got it back. Chosick. Shot clock inside 5 as Chosick drives in and put it up over fine defense there. Evan Venom almost got a hand on it. Back comes Max Chosick with a turnover. Evan Gross, yes. Gross, a freshman from right here in Bismarck. Datro drives it in, triple team, and he draws a foul. Let's have a First Western Bank and Trust replay of that basket by Evan Gross.
Falls on Mystics number 30, Prudhomme, his first.
We're going to keep it here so I can go over the scoring stats for the Mystics in that first game. Ashton Kennebrew had 15 points for the Mystics. Haley Giroux, 9. Catherine Fox, KK Fox as she goes by now, 17 points. Piper Harris, 2. Sydney Gustafson led the Mystics with 22 points. Rosalind Strong, 6 points off the bench, and Jordan Derby, 2 points off the bench. The Mystics ended up winning 73-63, but it was a tight game throughout. They didn't open up a double-digit lead until the fourth quarter, as I recall, if I recall correctly. They would get a 5 to 7 point lead, and the Pioneers would close it in. And if you weren't here for the beginning of the women's game, the National Guard and men's basketball team unveiled a court-sized flag during our national anthem. Very nice presentation there on our Military Appreciation Night. Coming back out of the timeout, Mystics lead at 13-8 on our Buffalo Wild Wings scoreboard. 13:20 remaining first half, and Ben Datro is going to step to the free throw line. The foul was called on Jacob Prudhomme for the Mystics. That's his first, team foul number 5. Datro shoots 52.7% from the line. He's made 29 of 55 coming in. A freshman from Montreal, Quebec. Friends up to the north and east. Chosick is not afraid to take a 3, but he's a little short on that one. Zachary Morris got the rebound, but lost it. And now Datro makes the pay at the other end, going coast to coast. Cuts the lead to 3. This is Prudhomme. 10 on the shot clock as Chosick gets it back. Inside to Prudhomme, nice ball movement by the Mystics. Chosick to Prudhomme inside the lane. Cavaselli. Datro for 3. And that is good.
3 for Datro.
Pulls the Pioneers to within 2. Bernard, in and out. Adeshape is fouled.
Fouls on the Mystics, number 20.
Zachary Morris, freshman from Toronto, Ontario. Called for the foul. That's team foul number 6. So with 11:42 remaining in the first half, any defensive foul from here out will result in free throws for the Pioneers. Adeshape, a mid-range jumper, no good. Rebounded by David Gorianski, a sophomore from Tralee, Ireland.
Fouls on the Pioneers, number 22, Haas, his first.
And there was an offensive foul called on Chaz Hawes, a freshman from Billings, Montana, and that's the first team foul of the half on the Pioneers. Josic for 3, and he makes good on that one. Coming into this game, 33 of his 53 attempts were from beyond the arc. And he shoots them at 39.4% coming in. And that 3 ball there, that was Peyton Cotot. Rather, there I go again. And once again, pulls the Pioneers to within 2, 18-16 Mystics. Evan Gross. His floater wouldn't go. But Zachary Morris got the rebound. His putback is too strong. Adeshape looked like he wanted to throw the length of the court, but then just dumped it up to the right to the Cabaselli. Gorianski. He traveled.
Venema checks back in for the Pioneers.
Bernard inside, Prudhomme. Josic. It's knocked away when he pulled up, but Prudhomme saved the day. Bounce pass inside of Prudhomme again. Good ball movement, Josic to Prudhomme. That had chaos written all over it, the way the Pioneers had the defense in there. But the bounce pass worked to perfection. And they called the offensive foul. Let's have a First Western Bank and Trust replay of that basket. The feed from Josic to Prudhomme. Gorianski was there with the defense, couldn't stop it. We've passed the midpoint of the first half. Now inside 9:30 remaining. Prudhomme being very active inside tonight. That one wouldn't fall, but Jaden Bernard is there for the putback. And the Mystics have built a 6-point lead. And this mishandle there and a turnover back to the Mystics. Jaden Bernard from the corner, yes! Bernard was 7 for 9 from the field in a game against Williston State back on January 29th. Finished with 15 points and 5 rebounds off the bench. The Mystics as a team that night shot 66.1%. They've had some games where they've shot very well. Let's have a replay of Jaden Bernard's 3-pointer from the left corner. Off the feed from Evan Gross. These bench players making some noise here for the Mystics, who have now built a 9-point lead, 25-16 on that Buffalo Wild Wings scoreboard. And Prudhomme gets a steal. The sophomore from Fargo coming through. Jane Bernard couldn't finish that. Adeshepe, good move inside the lane, and he's going to go to the lane to line to shoot one.
Basket's good. Falls on number 20 from the Mystics.
Zachary Morris has been called for his second personal.
At the line for
That's
one.
team foul number 7. Adeshepe shoots 64.2%. A sophomore from Houston, Texas. Hopefully he has family and friends watching back then, the Lone Star State. They probably can't relate to the climate that he is exposed to up here in this part of the country. As we are hovering around 0 outside the Armory here now. This morning's low was down in the mid-teens below. Wind chills down around minus 30 to 40. Burr, to put it mildly. This is Chosick. Prudhomme to Bernard. Inside Hamilton back in the game now for the Mystics. Bernard drives the baseline out to Hamilton. It was knocked away, but Hamilton got it. Prudhomme inside. Back to Hamilton, the feed, and the slam. Adeshepe. That is Cabaselli. He sinks a 3. The sophomore from Lancaster, Pennsylvania with the long ball. Ten on the shot clock. Chosick drives to the lane. Dumps off to Hamilton, and that is swatted away by David Gorianski. He is 4th in the Mondack in blocks. Has 23 coming in 22 games. We have a media timeout on the floor, and we're going to take this with them. 27-22 Mystics, 6:58 remaining first half.
Bismarck State College, North Dakota's polytechnic institution, leads the way in hands-on learning to get you workforce ready. Cybersecurity is one of the world's most in-demand and high-paying career opportunities. BSC offers stackable industry certificates, associate degree or Bachelor of Applied Science degree options, driven to get you workforce ready. Flexible and affordable class schedules are available in person or online. Enroll today and do what takes you further. Bismarck State College. Let's do this.
Back at the Armory, 6:58 remaining first half. The Mystics lead the Pioneers 27-22 on our Buffalo Wild Wings scoreboard. The Mystics have led most of the way, almost the entire way. Keeping the Pioneers' elbows linked so far. And as the shot clock was expiring, Heaven Gross did not get that shot off in time. And now the Pioneers will have a chance to cut into this 5-point deficit. Adeshepe will inbound it. Adeshepe is the second leading scorer in the Mondack, averaging 21 points per game. He's also tops in rebounds at just over 9 per game.
Falls on the Mystics, number 24, Chosick. His first.
Max Chosick just got called for his first personal.
Bertucci, Patton, Martinez, and Bader all check back in for the Mystics.
And Ben Datro going back to the free throw line. Datro, a freshman from Montreal. Montreal, that is.
Datro at the line.
You think as long as I've been in this world, I learned how to not get tongue-tied, but it happens. That's an air ball, to say the least. And back comes Martinez and the Mystics. Martinez drives in, goes up. And Cabaselli was not going to let it happen, but he gets called for the foul.
42. His first.
That's Adeshepe's first, and team foul number 3. Martinez at the line, where he shoots 97.9%, 46 of 47 coming in. He missed one in a game down in Tucson, Arizona, back at the end of December.
Checking in for the Pioneers, number 20, Koka.
Martinez is a sophomore from Minot, North Dakota, and he leads the Mondac in overall shooting percentage at 61.5. And that game he had down at United Tribes last Thursday night helped with that. Datro fighting against Patton, and we have a whistle.
On number 6, number 35.
And Patton gets called for his second personal. That's team foul number 9. And Datro going back to the line. Gets one of those two. Garrett Bader the rebound. Feet on. There's a stop of the basket, but a foul called on
35.
Evan Venema,
His first.
freshman from Churchill, Montana.
Hamilton at the line.
Hamilton is at the line to shoot 2. He shoots these at just over 61%. Sophomore from Rugby, North Dakota. Team's leading scorer at 14.6 per game. That's just ahead of Martinez, averaging 14.2 per game. Hamilton is also 10th in rebounding, averaging a little more than 5 per game. Adeshepe tried to get it inside. It's knocked away. Kokot couldn't handle it. Martinez for 3. Off the heel of the rim. Not having the success he had Thursday night down at United Tribes. Oh, good move inside there by Kokot to get that bucket up and in. Get the ball up and in, rather. Cuts the Pioneers' deficit to 5. Martinez drives it. He passed out to Bertucci to try a 3, but there's a foul called underneath on Datro.
Falls on Datro.
That's his first.
His first.
Team foul number 5. Jane Bernard thought about a 3, bounced it. Hamilton tries a 3, and the Mystics having a hard time getting these long balls to fall. Cabaselli. Kokot couldn't get it. Bernard the rebound. Hamilton. Dump off. Nice feed to Bernard driving down the lane. was mishandled there, but Detro saves the day. And Adeshepe
Desipay for 2.
with points in the paint there. Bertucci drives, dumps off to Bernard, off the glass and in.
Bernard for 2.
Offensive foul calling Adeshepe.
Number 42, Desipay.
That's his second. Team foul number 6. So now the Mystics will be in the bonus for the next defensive foul. Inside 3.5 minutes to play until halftime. Bader, Martinez. Martinez showing his shiftiness. Foul was called before the basket. No, excuse me, they called a travel. Adeshepe with the feed to go around to Adeshepe, rather. Excuse me, Venema. Venema was the one that received the pass from Adeshepe. And Anthony Bertucci's just picked up his second foul.
Venema at the line.
And Ethan Venema to shoot free throws, shoots them at 75.7%. A freshman from Churchill, Montana.
Evan Gross checks in for the Mystics. In for the Pioneers is Goryansky.
It didn't help his average there. Bernard, floater. Oh, he got robbed there. Looked like it was going down, but it goes out of bounds off the Pioneers. Hamilton for 3, yes! Nothing but the inside of the net. And the Mystics have a double-digit lead. It's 10, 37-27 on our Buffalo Wild Wings scoreboard. Cabaselli inside, Goryansky. Back to Cabaselli, pull up, off the glass, Bernard the rebound. Length of the court, but it's too far. Let Evan Gross too much on it, and we'll come back to the Pioneers. And the clock moves inside 2 minutes to play until halftime. Chaz Hawes. Excuse me, that was Ethan Venema. Successful on a 2-point conversion there. We have another full timeout here. We will take it with them. 1:48 remaining.
Bismarck State College, North Dakota's polytechnic institution, leads the way in hands-on learning to get you workforce ready. Cybersecurity is one of the world's most in-demand and high-paying career opportunities. BSC offers stackable industry certificates, associate degree or Bachelor of Applied Science degree options, driven to get you workforce ready. Flexible and affordable class schedules are available in person or online. Enroll today and do what takes you further. Bismarck State College. Let's do this.
Jimmy Adams back with you at the Armory. We are coming out of the media timeout with 1:48 remaining first half. 37-29 Mystics. One other men's game going on in the Mondac over in Wahpeton. Second place, North Dakota State College of Science at 10-2. Playing Williston State in seventh place at 2-10, and Williston State is hanging tough. It's 39-32 at halftime. Here are the Mystics with an 8-point lead. As we play out this last 40 minutes and counting. Garrett Bader drives it in, and it's blocked by Goryansky. He is fourth in the Mondac in blocks, 23 coming in. And there's a turnover, Garrett Bader to Martinez. Hamilton would throw about a three, inside to Bernard, off the glass, wouldn't go, but Bernard would go to the line to shoot two. Ethan Venema has picked up the foul.
On the Pioneers, number 35, Venema.
That's his second, team foul number 7.
Bernard at the line.
Jaden Bernard, a sophomore from Virginia, Minnesota, shoots free throws at 66.7%. Hasn't been there much. Only 12 attempts coming in. Good on 8 of those, and he's good here with the first one.
Desipay and Gatro check back in for the Pioneers.
And Bernard helps his overall average there. Datro drives it, takes it to the basket. No good. Goryansky around the rim and off. Evan Gross got the rebound. This is Martinez. We're moving inside a minute to play, first half. Gross open for 3. Oh, just off. Goryansky the rebound. I'm sorry, Ethan Venema. Adeshape drives against Hamilton. It's no good, but he draws a foul.
Mystics number 23, Hamilton.
Jaden Hamilton called for his first personal.
Bertucci checks back in for the Mystics.
Oh, that one teased the rim and decided to fall through.
Piles checks in for the Pioneers.
We have a timeout called, a 30-second called by the Mystics. We're going to keep it here for this. Anthony Bertucci been pretty active tonight. He hasn't done a lot on scoring, but he has had some good games. He was the leading scorer for the Mystics back on January 12th in a win against Lake Region State. He was 9 of 14 overall that night, including 6 of 11 from the arc, from the three-point arc, with 24 points. The sophomore from Orlando, Florida. So hopefully he has family and friends watching down there in the Peninsula State. Hamilton was bumped from behind, no foul called, and now there's a foul call on the rebound. And it's called on Ethan Venema. That's his third.
Hamilton at the line.
And Hamilton back at the free throw line with 26.1 remaining first half.
Desipay checks in for the Pioneers.
Couldn't make that one. That would have stretched it back to a 10-point lead. And the Pioneers can hold for the last shot of the half if they so desire. Ten seconds till halftime. Datro drives it in. He's going to dump it off. And there's a whistle. And it's going to come back to the Mystics. Datro called for a foul. That's his second. Team foul number 9. An offensive foul, so no free throws. So now the Mystics can take the last shot of the half. Max Chosick, sophomore from here in Bismarck. And he's going to go to the free throw line with 2.7 seconds remaining.
Calls on Datro, his third.
Ben Datro called for his third personal.
Chosick at the line.
The way Adeshepe was reacting, I thought it was called on him. Max Chosick shoots free throws at a rate of 40%. He's only taken 5 attempts coming in, made 2 of them. Helps his average with the first one. And now he's 4 of 7. Adeshepe trying to get one off. And that's how the half ends. The Mystics have an 11-point lead, 42-31 on our Buffalo Wild Wings scoreboard. We have a good one going here, folks. Come on back for the second half after this break. Welcome back to the Armory, where the Bismarck State Mystics have a 42-31 halftime lead over the Pioneers from Miles Community College. Let's look at the stats for the first half. The Pioneers were 11 of 26 from the floor for 42.3%. 5 of 11 from three-point range, 45.5%. 4 of 10 at the free throw line for 40%. Blessing Adeshepe led them in scoring with 12 points. Peyton Colcott had 8, Ben Datro 6, Denzel Cabaselli 3, and Ethan Venema with 2 points. The Mystics were 15 of 30 from the floor for an even 50%. 4 of 9 from beyond the three-point arc, 44.4%. 8 of 10 at the line for 80%. Jaden Bernard off the bench was the leading scorer. He had 11 points. Jaden Hamilton put in 10. Max Chosick off the bench, 7 points. Deontay Martinez with 6. Jacob Prudhomme off the bench with 4 points. Tobias Patton with 2. And Evan Gross off the bench with 2 points. In the rebound department, the Mystics came out 2 more than the Pioneers. They had 17 to the Pioneers' 15. Blessing Adeshepe had the most rebounds for the Pioneers. He grabbed 5. Jaden Hamilton and Jaden Bernard each had 4 for the Mystics. Fouls, Ben Datro and Ethan Venema picked up 3 apiece for the Pioneers. Blessing Adeshepe with 2. Chaz Haas and David Goryansky each had 1. And for the Mystics, Anthony Petrucci, Tobias Patton, Zachary Morris each had 2 personal fouls. And Garrett Bader, Deontay Martinez, Jaden Hamilton, Max Chosick, and Jaden Prudhomme each picked up 1 personal foul. So we are ready to get the second half going. The Mystics will have the first possession and a chance to add to this 11-point lead. Over in Wahpeton, College of Science now is leading by 12 over Williston State. So they're opening up a little bit of a lead there. Bertucci inside of Martinez, and he couldn't finish the reverse layup. Datro guarded by Martinez. Goryansky. Cabaselli. Adeshepe double teamed. He got his own rebound, couldn't get it to go, but the putback by Goryansky is good. No, excuse me, that is Venema. I don't know why I keep calling him Goryansky. Numbers are nothing alike. We have a quick timeout call for by the Mystics. This is a 30-second, and we're going to take this one with them.
Bismarck State College, North Dakota's polytechnic institution, leads the way in hands-on learning to get you workforce ready. Cybersecurity is one of the world's most in-demand and high-paying career opportunities. BSC offers stackable industry certificates, associate degree or Bachelor of Applied Science degree options, driven to get you workforce ready. Flexible and affordable class schedules are available in person or online. Enroll today and do what takes you further. Bismarck State College. Let's do this.
We played 48 seconds of the second half, and the Mystics called a quick 30-second timeout. They lead by 9 now, 42-33 on our Buffalo Wild Wings scoreboard. This is Garrett Bader. Back to Martinez inside the Patton. Back to Martinez. Patton and Bader. Bertucci has a shot clock that is, has gone inside 10, and Bertucci finished it off with a 3. And we have a steal but a whistle, and then they called a tie-up. And that is going to keep it with the Pioneers. That 3 by Venema came a little short. Martinez brings it back up. Bertucci tries another 3. Wow, he made that one look easy. He has been known to get on hot streaks. The freshman from Orlando, Florida. And Martinez with a steal. He had 24 steals coming into this game. And now we have a timeout called by the Pioneers. And this is a full timeout. We're going to keep this one here. And now see if we can get the men's standings in the Mondack up. Here they come. The other game being played in the Mondack tonight, Williston State is playing at second place, North Dakota State College of Science. And College of Science is starting to take control of that about midway through the second half now. They have a 16-point lead. Williston State a half a game ahead of last place Lake Region State after Miles defeated Lake Region yesterday. Also yesterday, a barn burner up in Bottineau. United Tribes won 108-105 against Dakota College at Bottineau. They were tied at 54 at halftime. A total of 12 players in double figures in that game, 7 for the Tribes. Those two teams now tied for third place. Dawson will be at Lake Region State Wednesday night and then here on Thursday. Now, something to keep in mind here. The top 2 seeds get a first-round bye. 3 and 4 host a first-round game. But what you see in 3 and 4 there, Bottineau and Tribes, they are in Division III. They will go to another tournament. So if this is the standings at the end of the season, Bismarck State would actually host a first-round game against Lake Region State. Miles would host Williston, while Dawson and North Dakota State College of Science get a first-round bye. After tonight, each team will have 13 conference games in the books with 8 remaining. So we're on the home stretch now, but still a lot of basketball to play. Cabaselli hands it off to Kokot. Adeshepe. Datro dumps off in the corner to Kokot. His 3's in and out. Kokot got robbed there. Martinez. He can stop on a dime. Bertucci another 3. Yes! 3 in a row for Bertucci. Back to a double-digit 10-point lead for the Mystics. Still early second half. The Mystics have been here before. They have lost a number of double-digit leads over this season. I hadn't looked back to see just how many, but head coach Kevin Royce has got to be getting wary of that. Tobias Patton has picked up his 3rd personal. A whistle called as Kokot was heading for the top of the key. Deontay Martinez has been called for his 2nd personal, 2nd team foul. Adeshepe lost the handle, managed to keep it. And now Bader ends up with it, but it goes right back to Bandetro. And now Cabaselli buries the three as a result.
For Cabasel.
Bertucci thought about another three, moved inside, now pulls back just inside the line. It's no good. Hamilton grabs the rebound. And now the Mystics will reset the offense. 10 on the shot clock. Pulled up by Martinez. He just is not having the magic he had Thursday night down at United Tribes. Venema. Contact there, no foul called as Adeshepe missed the first but got his rebound, put it back. And now we have a whistle after that basket.
Closet number 10, Bernard.
Jaden Bernard called for a foul. That's his first. And I am confused as to exactly what they called a technical. Adeshepe. I would be happy to pass on what caused that technical if I knew. Bernard for three. Oh, in and out. That one defied the law of gravity. That's just wrong. Cabaselli. Venema. Venema stepped on the line. Comes back to the Mystics. That's knocked out of bounds by Kokot. Still 27 on the shot clock. Shot clock has moved inside 10. Bertucci for three. Yes! Bertucci's on fire from beyond the arc. He missed the last one he took from inside the arc. And the Mystics have opened up a 17-point lead. Adeshepe, a little short. Bertucci the rebound. Bertucci is 8th in the Mondac in rebounds, averaging 5.5 a game. Hamilton, fouled by Venema.
Fouls on number 35, Venema. His fourth.
That is his fourth.
Hamilton at the line.
And that's the first team foul called in the second half on the Pioneers. We played just under 5.5 minutes. Only two called on the Mystics. Jaden Hamilton looking to improve on his 61.1% free throw average. He was 22 of 36 coming into this game. And he does just that. The sophomore from Rugby, North Dakota, the team's leading scorer, averaging 14.6 a game. That's just over Martinez, averaging 14.2. Adeshepe takes a three. And off the glass, Kokot the rebound, but it ends up in the hands of Garrett Bader and over to Bertucci. And this time he drives in, lays it off the glass and in. Let's have a replay of that layup by Bertucci. He's been hot from beyond the arc. This time he drives it in.
Number 5 for the Mystics.
And now we have another technical called. It was called on Bertucci, and that's his third. So 2 technicals called in just a few minutes' time here on the Mystics. But the Mystics have built a 20-point lead. It's currently 60-40 on that Buffalo Wild Wings scoreboard. But still a lot of basketball to play as we approach 14 minutes remaining second half. Adeshepe drives it in, gets it around Hamilton, Bertucci, and Bernard. Bertucci, dump off Bernard. Martinez. Shot clock inside 10. Bertucci pulls up for 3. A little strong on that one, but Bernard the rebound, and we have an offensive foul calling Bernard. That was obvious. That's going to be Bernard's second. Team foul number 4.
His first. Checking in from Pioneers is number 50, David Goriansky.
Excuse me. That is the first call on Bernard. I must have mismarked another one. Officially, that's Bernard's first personal. But it is team foul number 4.
Full timeout called for by the Mystics.
We have a full timeout called for by Kevin Rice and the Mystics, and we are going to take this one with them.
Bismarck State College, North Dakota's polytechnic institution, leads the way in hands-on learning to get you workforce ready. Cybersecurity is one of the world's most in-demand and high-paying career opportunities. BSC offers stackable industry certificates, associate degree or Bachelor of Applied Science degree options, driven to get you workforce ready. Flexible and affordable class schedules are available in person or online. Enroll today and do what takes you further. Bismarck State College. Let's do this.
Back at the Armory, 13:23 remaining second half. The Mystics have a 60-42 lead over the Miles Community College Pioneers on our Buffalo Wild Wings scoreboard. In the second of 3 meetings between these two, the Pioneers won 68-62 in Newtown back on November 5th. Jaden Hamilton led the Mystics with 18 points. He was the only player they had in double figures. Tobias Patton and Max Chostic each had 9 off the bench. Denzel Cavaselli had a game-high 21 points to lead the Pioneers. These two will play one more time in Miles on February 20th. Datro just off the mark. Cavaselli the rebound, and he's fouled.
Falls on the Pioneers, number 5.
Excuse me. He committed the foul.
His first.
That is Cavaselli's first. Team foul number 2. And now we have another whistle. Looks like they have a moisture issue in front of the Mystics bench. And Adeshepe grabs the towel from the end of the court, and that is very easily taken care of. The lady there on the right, women's assistant coach, Lauren Koski. Ten on the shot clock. Tobias Patton has it. Drives the baseline. Reverse layup. Added Shape, the rebound. Added Shape, good with the three. This is Zachary Morris back in the game for the Mystics. Freshman from Toronto. Max Chosick. Evan Gross, a straightaway three. No good. But Morris in a fight for the rebound. They call a jump ball, and it will stay with the Mystics. Prudhomme. Morris. Evan Gross. Call for the travel. Gross almost had a steal, but knocked it out of bounds. He has stolen 19 coming into this game. He averages 11.3 minutes per game. Has played in every game. Cabaselli has a shot clock approaches 10. And that is Shape. Good ball movement inside by the Pioneers. And they have closed that 20-point gap to 13. And head coach Kevin Rice may be getting a little nervous. He's seen this happen before. Chosick, shot clock has moved inside 10. Gross, Patton. It's knocked away, and back come the Pioneers. Back comes Chosick. Ten on the shot clock. Bounce pass inside. Prudhomme. Yes! That was well defended. Prudhomme got it in. Prudhomme, a sophomore from Fargo. And a near steal, but the Pioneers keep it. At a Shape, that's a charge. That was obvious as Evan Gross hits the deck and he's still on it. That is the third on Adeshape. Team foul number 3. And Gross now will take a seat and Bernard will come in and takes his place. That one hurt me looking at it. Ladies having fun over there with the hair in the stands. Oh, inside Bertucci to Hamilton. Yes. Gorianski couldn't stop it. Cabaselli, a high arcing three, and nothing but the inside of the net. The sophomore from Lancaster, Pennsylvania, getting it done. He is 5th in three-point percentage, just over 42%. Jazz Hawes fed inside to Goryanski, and Goryanski would go to the line to shoot 2. The foul is called on Bertucci. That's his 4th. Goryanski comes in shooting 63% from the charity stripe, 17 of 27.
Evan Gross checks in for the Mystics.
Evan Gross checks back in after taking that hit to the floor. Goryanski can improve on his percentage there. Jaden Bernard for 3. Oh! Thought it was going to go. Kokot can't get his to go. Adeshepe. He's fouled by Gross and will shoot 2.
Falls on the Mystics, number 3, Gross. His first.
That is Gross's first. Team foul number 6.
Adeshepe at the line.
And a sophomore from Houston, Texas, helps his average there. Makes the deficit 11. This game is far from over, folks. Don't go anywhere. Garrett Bader for 3. Yes, that helps. Garrett Bader was the hero of a game here against Lake Region State. Denzel Cabaselli finished that one. Bader hit a 3 from the right corner in overtime to pull out a Mystics win back in November. Jaden Bernard. Oh, good move. Cabaselli. Goryanski is double teamed by Bernard and Hamilton, and he's fouled by Bernard.
Number 10, Bernard.
And that is his second. Team foul number 7. And Goryanski back at the line. Our next live stream from the Armory will be this coming Thursday night when the Mystics host the Buccaneers from Dawson Community College. The women are set to tip off at 5:30 p.m., followed by the men around 7:30. Goryanski makes it a 10-point game. 7:42 remaining second half. Inside to Bader. Yes. Bader, a freshman from right here in Bismarck. Three-pointer sunk by Cabaselli. We have a timeout called on the floor. It's called by the Pioneers, and it's a 30-second. We'll keep it here. Coming up for the Pioneers this coming Sunday, February the 5th, they will play at North Dakota State College of Science, who has beaten Williston State on last check. The game is not over, but they're going to win. It's 85-65 in the last minute. I lost my place. Yeah, they're playing North Dakota State College of Science in Wahpeton. That is set for 3 p.m. Mountain Time, 4 o'clock local time in Wahpeton. And then the very next night, Monday the 6th, we'll be back in this area to play United Tribes Technical College. That is 6:30 Mountain Time. Then they will have almost another full week off before hosting Dakota College at Bottineau on Sunday, February the 12th at 1 p.m. Mountain Time. 8 conference games to go after tonight for everyone in the conference. Martinez drives, dumps to Bader in the corner. He couldn't handle it enough to get a shot off. Now this is Tobias Patton, has a shot clock, hits 10. Garrett Bader for 3, off the rim, no good. And the rebound, Chaz Hawes. Hawes, a freshman from Billings, Montana. Out of Shape. Patton the rebound. The deficit has been closed to single digits. It's down to 9 as we've moved inside 6.5 minutes to play, second half. And the shot clock has gone inside 10 again. Patton inside 5. Patton loses the control, and there's a foul called
Pioneers, number 22, Chaz Hawes.
on Chaz Hawes. That's his second. And that's team foul number 4 on the Pioneers. Pioneers are in the bonus. 17 fouls on the Mystics. That foul bailed the Mystics out as that shot clock was about to expire. Patton not ready for that pass. It ends up in the hands of Cabaselli. He dumps it off to Hawes. And we have a foul called here.
Number 35, Patton.
Tobias Patton has picked up his 4th.
Bernard, Bertucci, and Chaucek all check in for the Mystics.
This is Peyton Koch out at the line. He comes in shooting free throws 12 out of 19. That's just over 63%. And that will not help his average. Mystics trying to protect a 9-point lead. Hamilton thought about a 3, dumps to Chaucek to Martinez. Pull up by Martinez, off the mark. Rebound, Goryansky. We moved inside 5.5 to play. And we have a block called on Chaucek.
Mystics, number 24, Chaucek.
Cabaselli still on his back. Now sits up. And he'll get a hand from Goryansky and Chaz Hawes. Cabaselli at the line. Shoots just over 69%. 52 of 75 coming into tonight. Looking to cut the deficit to 7 with 5:19 remaining.
Venema checks back in for the Pioneers.
And he helps his average and cuts the deficit to 7. Oh, knocked away, but Martinez couldn't get a hold of it, and out of shape. No contest there. And it is a 2-possession game. 69-64 Mystics as we have pulled within 5 minutes on our Buffalo Wild Wings scoreboard. Bernard tried to get to Hamilton. It went off Hamilton's foot, out of bounds. Let's have a replay of that dunk. The steal by Kokot and the dunk by Adeshepe. Nothing Bernard could do but watch. A basket makes it a one-possession game. Shot clock has moved inside 10. Cabaselli waited for Hamilton to go over and timed it perfectly and put it up and in. Good job by the sophomore from Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Off the mark there, Bernard. And Kevin Rice must be thinking, not again. And we are tied on Cabaselli's three. Excuse me, that was just, he must have had a throw on the line. We are tied at 69. A full timeout call by the Mystics. We'll take it with them. 3:50 remaining, second half. Don't go anywhere, folks.
Bismarck State College, North Dakota's polytechnic institution, leads the way in hands-on learning to get you workforce ready. Cybersecurity is one of the world's most in-demand and high-paying career opportunities. BSC offers stackable industry certificates, associate degree or Bachelor of Applied Science degree options, driven to get you workforce ready. Flexible and affordable class schedules are available in person or online. Enroll today and do what takes you further. Bismarck State College. Let's do this.
Back at the Armory, tied at 69 with 3:50 remaining. Here's a replay of that last basket by Cabaselli. That was definitely a three-point basket. That's why we are tied at 69 after the Mystics had a 20-point lead earlier in the second half. A storyline that's all too familiar to these Mystics. Shot clock has moved inside 10. Petrucci spins on Adeshepe rather, and it's knocked out of bounds by the Pioneers. Four seconds on the shot clock. Petrucci for three. And it ends up in the hands of Kokot. And the Pioneers can take the lead. Cabaselli. That three is good by Kokot, and the Pioneers have taken a three-point lead as we moved inside 3 minutes to play, second half. Bertucci, Patton. Venema couldn't stop it. Pulls the Mystics to within one. Shot clock has moved inside 10. Adeshepe was double teamed by Bertucci and Hamilton got it away from him. Move inside 2 minutes to play. Hamilton. Bertucci tries another three, and he just can't find the magic he had in the first half. Chosick for three. Bertucci got the rebound. Bounce pass inside to Hamilton. He can't finish. Martinez, pull-up jumper. Yes! Mystics ahead, 73-72. Coming down to the wire here, folks. A whistle. A timeout has been called. It's by the Pioneers. It's a full timeout. We would take it with them. 1:10 to play. 73-72 Mystics. Come on back.
Bismarck State College, North Dakota's polytechnic institution, leads the way in hands-on learning to get you workforce ready. Cybersecurity is one of the world's most in-demand and high-paying career opportunities. BSC offers stackable industry certificates, associate degree or Bachelor of Applied Science degree options, driven to get you workforce ready. Flexible and affordable class schedules are available in person or online. Enroll today and do what takes you further. Bismarck State College. Let's do this.
Back at the Armory, 1:10 remaining second half. The Mystics led by 20 earlier in the second half. The Pioneers came back and took the lead. The Mystics just went back ahead 73-72. And 1:10 is going to be an eternity. 2 timeouts remain for the Mystics, 1 for the Pioneers. 9 personal fouls, with 19 fouls against the Mystics, so the Pioneers will be in the double bonus with 1 more. An offensive foul just called on Cabaselli. That's team foul number 5. And that's the second foul called on Cabaselli. So the Mystics, with 1:05 remaining, will have a chance to extend this 1-point lead. Bertucci. Oh, and it's stolen by Cabaselli. And he finishes. And now it's a 2-possession game. No, excuse me. The Mystics were ahead. It's a 1-point game. Let's have a replay of that last drive by the Pioneers.
His third.
Cabaselli with a steal. Martinez, Bertucci couldn't stop it.
Full timeout called for by the Mystics.
And now we have a full timeout called for by the Mystics. And we will take this one. It's 74-73 Pioneers, 44.4 left.
Bismarck State College, North Dakota's polytechnic institution, leads the way in hands-on learning to get you workforce ready. Cybersecurity is one of the world's most in-demand and high-paying career opportunities. BSC offers stackable industry certificates, associate degree or Bachelor of Applied Science degree options, driven to get you workforce ready. Flexible and affordable class schedules are available in person or online. Enroll today and do what takes you further. Bismarck State College. Let's do this.
.4 seconds remaining at the Armory. The Pioneers lead 74-73 over the Mystics. 9 fouls against the Mystics, 6 against the Pioneers. Each team with 1 timeout remaining. The possession arrow that is, points to the Mystics. Excuse me, points to the Pioneers. Jaden Hamilton spins up and in. And the Mystics seesaw back in front. Pioneers cannot hold for the last shot. There's about a 3 to 4 second difference between the game clock and shot clock. There's contact there, no foul called. They say it was last touched by Martinez. So the Pioneers will retain possession. Let's have a First Western Bank and Trust replay of that last score. Bounce pass inside Hamilton. Well defended by Venema. Hamilton was able to get the friendly roll off the rim. If the Mystics can hold on here, they will prevent a second consecutive, just absolutely heartbreaking loss. Having a double-digit lead down at United Tribes last Thursday night, and Tribes came back and got a 2-point victory out of it. And it's a story that Kevin Rice has watched all too many times this season out of this team. This team could easily have a winning conference record, or at least 500. They currently sit 4-8 in the conference. 6-12 overall. They average 77.2 a game. They surpassed that tonight. They average shooting 49.1% from the field. Pioneers average just under 70 a game, and they have a field goal percentage of a little better than 43%. They have a chance to take a lead here. Cabaselli. And now the Mystics have 20 seconds to regain the lead. Each team, the Mystics have 1 timeout remaining.
Called by the Mystics.
And the Mystics have called their last timeout. Have not seen a signal as to whether it's a 30. It is a full timeout, and we're going to take this last timeout with them. 16 seconds remaining.
Bismarck State College, North Dakota's polytechnic institution, leads the way in hands-on learning to get you workforce ready. Cybersecurity is one of the world's most in-demand and high-paying career opportunities. BSC offers stackable industry certificates, associate degree or Bachelor of Applied Science degree options, driven to get you workforce ready. Flexible and affordable class schedules are available in person or online. Enroll today and do what takes you further. Bismarck State College. Let's do this.
Unless this game somehow ends up tied, we are coming out of a final timeout. The Mystics have 16 seconds to score a basket. They're down by 1 point. No timeouts remaining. Possession error, points to the Pioneers. Neither team has a foul to give. Bertucci for 3. Yes! 6.9 seconds remain. Now the Pioneers can tie with a 2, win with a 3. Cabaselli, it's knocked away. The Mystics are going to win it. The final, the Mystics win it. Excuse me, something is going on here. We have a replay. Bertucci's three-pointer. They are keeping the players on the court. The clock is at all zeros. 0.8 seconds, that is time to get a shot off. I've been told it only takes 0.3 seconds to get possession and get a shot off.
Check in for the Mystics.
And the Mystics put their height on the floor. Hamilton. Morrison Patton. He got it off in time, and it's no good. The final score. The Mystics have won 78-76 in a thriller. The Pioneers fall to 4-19 overall, 3-11 in the Mondac. They remain in 6th place. The Mystics improved to 7-12 overall, 5-8 in the Mondac, and remain in 5th place. Our next live stream from the Armory will be this coming Thursday night when the Mystics host the Buccaneers from Dawson Community College. The women are set to tip off at 5:30 p.m. Central Time, followed by the men at or around 7:30. I'm Jimmy Adams, and on behalf of everyone here at Bismarck State College, wherever you have been watching on BSCMystics.com, thank you so much for being with us, and we hope to have you back here again this coming Thursday at 5:30 p.m. Central Time. Until then, stay safe and warm, and enjoy your week.